Today I'm going to be teaching you how to make a domino setup. So let's get going. First, we'll be learning how to build a proper domino line. You can either use a domino template like I have here, or you can just use another domino. First, what you'll want to do is, just with another domino method, you want to set a domino down, just like this. Then, what you need to do is get a second domino, measure out one domino thickness in between, and then set that domino, another one behind it. And you can just do this as many times as you want to make a domino line. And it's okay if you want to make the thicknesses a little farther apart, but you shouldn't have the distance more than 2 domino thicknesses apart like this. So as we can see, these ones are spaced 1 domino thickness apart, and these 2 are spaced 2 domino thicknesses apart. You can always adjust your line like I'm doing here after you've made it, just so it's extra reliability. So now we can see if it works. And it does, so that's cool. The second method we can do is using this here tool called a domino template. It's actually really cool. So all you need to do for this is, you have to have a template obviously. What you just do is you slide the dominoes into the teeth of the template. It's actually quite easy. Just like so. Okay, so I've built my line. Now all I do is push it forward and pull it back. Now we can topple it. This next trick is actually pretty simple, but it's really important. So imagine this, you're building your domino setup, you're placing dominoes, all of a sudden you accidentally knock it down. Now that would be really sad, but we can prevent it. So what you'll need to do is take out like 4 or 5 dominoes. I'm just gonna take out 5 here. So now we have a safety gap. And so now we can, if we topple this side, then start the other side. But when you're actually going to knock your project down at the end, make sure to fill the gap back in, so then it'll work every time. We're now going to learn how to make a simple domino triangle. So what you'll need is some sort of flat surface. I have a field starter in this case. And all you need to do is to set up however many dominoes you want. So we're just going to do a quick 4 domino triangle. You're going to slide that up, and then every time you're going to decrease the triangle's number, just like this. Once you've gotten to this point, you can either use your template or just your hands to set up some dominoes to trigger it. And all you really need to do, once you get it set up, is topple it. Just like that. Our next trick here is going to be a 90-degree turn. So what we need to do is just make sure to angle a few dominoes, I would say 4 to 5 maybe, in this 90-degree turn. This one's a little bit tight, but that's okay. Can make it work. And all you need to do is make sure they're angled so the turn works. You're gonna, like I said, you can always adjust it. This is a little off, so there you go, you can adjust it. Now, it works perfectly. Our last trick we're gonna learn today is how to build a domino field. So what you need to do is fill your template up with some dominoes. I just did 6 in this case. Then slide it forward and pull it back. Then you just need to reload your template as many times as you want, and make sure it has the same amount of dominoes, so again, 6. Okay, so once you have your field built, what you want to do is take a field starter like I have right here, set it up carefully next to these dominoes, just like so. Then you can either use your template again, or build another domino line leading up to the field that you want to topple. And all you got to do is, once you set up your last and final domino, you give that one a tap, and it'll topple just like so. Okay, we're going to do one more setup today, and I'm going to show you all these tricks combined into one cool setup. So that'll be up right now. We're almost ready to topple. The only thing we have left to do is fill in this one little safety gap. Remember, that's the most important part of safety gaps, is remembering to fill them in before you topple. So now we have our gap filled in. We can topple this amazing setup in 3, 2, 1. Ah, it worked. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the video.